We just had a weekend pump on Bitcoin, but the question is, can we trust this? I spent the entire day analyzing the price of Bitcoin today, so we're gonna look at some on-chain insights, some altcoin opportunities, and by the end of this video, you will know if I'm leaning bullish or bearish for the week ahead. But before we continue, like and subscribe. So for my previous video, when I forecasted the price behavior for the upcoming days, we actually had the dump. And right now it seems like we are starting the last bull run of 2025. As you can see right here on the chart, we are within the weekly cycle low window with this massive dump. The RSI was pushed to the downside like we had at the middle of the year. But the question remains, are we going to go up from here or can we expect another pullback? So the first data that I want to talk about is the M2 global liquidity and the M2 growth and borrowing rate. As you can see, the M2 is failing to get new all-time high and is actually starting to reverse. In addition to that, we can see that the M2 rate is actually still trending down, which is also a red flag to me. We are still not as further as the beginning of the year, but I still expect some sort of dump before we continue to go up. Because of that, if you remember last week, I placed a trade right here at around 111 and 300 level. The price started to go to the upside, and as soon as I noticed that the price actually started to lose momentum, I placed my stop loss right above my trade, so I got out of the trade with break even. Right after that, we had the price to the downside direction and we accumulated a lot of liquidity during the weekend. And the biggest threat right now is this pump. And to me, the 114 level right here was a key level in which if it was broken, we would change the structure to bullish. However, I did not see a lot of volume during this break of structure, which makes me think that the price will still head down. The other reason is that I see two big imbalances right here at those levels, and the price usually tends to look for liquidity below the imbalances. So this means that either number one, the price will come back here to the upside and grab more liquidity right here at this order block above the 115 level and then head down, or we are still going to consolidate a little bit and then we finally going to get back down here to this level between the 110 and 109. The context changes a little bit if the price continues to head down aggressively and will fill out this level right here at the 106 and 107 as a 4-hour imbalance, and then perhaps a quick liquidity sweep to this region right here before we continue to go up. The other reason is that, as you can see right here, the RSI is at the 73 level, which is quite overbought and indicates a stronger possibility of a reversal. I also see a lot of liquidation accumulated to the downside at 1 and at 111 and at 108, which matches with the imbalance that I have right here and right here. So I do think there is much more liquidity right here accumulated to the downside, and that's gonna make the price to go further down, and then we will continue to the upside. The good news in opportunity right here is that we are still in the fear level, which indicates usually a strong possibility of buying. And something else to pay attention here is that the ETF inflow is actually trending down. And when that happens, usually indicates a local bottom. And while everyone was saying that September was going to be a bearish month like we had in previous years, I actually said that there was a strong possibility of an actual bullish September, but I still believe that the price will still drop, which is gonna make September just a little bit of bullish. And then who knows, October, there is an extremely high possibility of a bullish October, which also brings us to the opportunity of analyzing altcoins. As you can see right here on Ethereum, we had a similar price behavior as of Bitcoin. The price went down, but then now is going back up. But here's the thing, we have a huge daily imbalance at this region right here at the 4,000. So I believe the price will come back to fill up this gap, grab more liquidity right here at the 3,600, and then yes, we're gonna have the last push, which is also going to make the RSI to get another short drop right here at this region, and then it is going to go and back up. The same for XRP. I was drawing these lines right here in which we had the imbalance in those regions, and the price actually went aggressively to the downside, grabbed all the liquidity in this inducement area right here, and then continued to go up. The next interesting level for XRP will be at around this level right here at the 2,700 and 2,800. Last but not least, we also have Solana, which swiped that imbalance right here, came to the downside, and got more liquidity from this imbalance as well, and now it's trending up again. So tell me what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.